Art's a way to express yourself. It's a place where you can be creative and be yourself. Art is an opportunity for all students to be creative, be inspired, try new things, not be afraid to fail and then succeed. It's an opportunity to grow as a person.
It allows students to express themselves using different art media and acting to share their feelings and skills with the world. Students really enjoy the art classes because we do so many different projects. In the pottery and sculpture, it's a very hands-on physical class, and especially if you have a lot of energy, it is a wonderful venue to use some of that to create art.
Choir is a place where you can grow as an individual, but also grow as part of a group. What you do is a collective endeavor, and so our successes aren't just our own, but also are shared by everybody in the class. Students will become much stronger singers, both as individuals, but also in a group. They'll have greater confidence. We don't require anyone to sing by themselves, but we have students who grow comfortable enough to do that. Stage presence, self-assurance and confidence.
Being a part of band is the only opportunity where you will have to study music for free 5 days a week and take lessons with a professional musician. Students should be in band or orchestra or choir, because making music is as big a part of being human as eating or breathing. Show me any culture in the world, and I'll show you a culture that has music.
Orchestra at East Middle School is all about learning string instruments. You got your violin, viola, the cello, and the bass. And we learn how to read notes and, of course, play simple songs and eventually put on concerts. It's lots of fun. I enjoy orchestra because of the community sense of playing. I love playing with lots of kids and other string players, of course. And I just love my instrument. So one of the favorite things about orchestra, and I think for the kids too, is they just love their instrument. And they just want to play it as much as possible. So it's a good feeling.
So I think the great thing about digital media at East Middle School is it's got a lot of variety and offers students an opportunity to sort of find their niche or an interest area. Many students find more than one type of niche. We have something for everybody is what I always like to say. So if you're someone who wants to be in the limelight and have that sort of anchor or reporter role, you've got that. But a lot of students really enjoy the editing aspects, the camera work, learning about filmmaking and storytelling. I mean, so there's really an endless opportunity to find something that is right for you in this class.
I think journalism gives them incredible experience in writing, in talking to people, in meeting deadlines. I get to work with them one-on-one on their writing, which is really helpful to them, I think, and something I enjoy. Deadlines are really hard for them, and I think it's something that the earlier they get used to that, the more successful they'll be. They'll learn how to be thinkers, how to come up with ideas, because they have to come up with their own story ideas. They learn how to be better writers, much better writers. They learn how to investigate things more, find out information, research, all of those skills.
French here is about getting to know not just the language, but also the culture. And I try to include examples from France, but also from Canada and any other French-speaking countries. For me, French is a passport to the world. Through my French studies, I've had opportunities to travel and study abroad that I wouldn't have either gone for or tried if I hadn't been taking it. The kids who take the French classes are just awesome. They come in every day, they're ready to learn, they're ready to try something new with the language, and we just have the most fun.
There's been research that has shown that learning a foreign language helps advance you in other subjects as well. It's generally overall good for your mental development. I think that students really enjoy the practicality of it because they see the value of it. Even here in Traverse City, Michigan, which is not very close to, say, for example, the border, living, using Spanish with Mexico, for example, if you're living in a border state, you see the language spoken a lot more. But even here, my students seem to have a really good understanding of how important the language is, and they take it seriously, and I think that's fantastic because they understand that it is important.
Taking this class, what students take away is a pretty good understanding of a lot of the materials and machines, concepts, processes used out there in the real world for industry and for manufacturing, problem-solving skills, knowing what the design process is, so being able to take an idea from your mind and kind of elaborate, put that on paper or on a computer screen, and then finally taking that to the machines and to materials and actually creating this idea that they had in their mind. Just hands-on building. You know, we don't have like the academic type assignments that most of your classes do. So when they come in here, they're making messes and noise and they're creating with their hands and, you know.
Sports and activities class is a great class for students to get out and be active. It gives them opportunity to do all of the different sports. There is no requirements like the health ed portion in the elective class. So it's a great opportunity for students that like to be moving during the day and keep themselves active to do sports and activities class.
For weights and conditioning specifically, it's a great opportunity to focus on your personal fitness. It's a great opportunity to focus on a healthy lifestyle. And if they want to continue on, I know that we've got 622 students signed up at the high school right now for high school weights and conditioning. This is a great foundational class that you can use as a stepping stone to the high school as well.